Hi everybody, my name is Danielle. So I've had this YouTube account for a few years, mostly just because I wanted to make one. The only videos I really uploaded were like slideshows that I've made. They're kind of dumb. Don't watch them. I mean, if you do, then great, but anyways, actually I was inspired to start doing these kind of video blogging things by my friend Emily. Her channel is down there. I've subscribed to it. If you're on my homepage, it's down there. If you're not, then whatever. Anyway, her channel, Emily the Brave, I just subscribed to it. It's great, so please subscribe to it. She just partnership with YouTube, so it's, she's getting big. Anyways, figured I'd start out, talking about the books I've been reading, which is kind of a dorky thing. But I'm actually really excited because I just got my Amazon shipments that I ordered. So before I get to the books, the first thing I got was a poster, a Harry Potter poster, because I'm a Harry Potter freak. I envision it to be a little bit bigger than this. Well, it looks bigger now on the screen, but it's like, I don't know, I thought it would be bigger, but it's okay, it's Neville, and basically I could watch Neville all day. I don't want to ruin anything, do his thing with the sword. I'm not going to say what he does with it, just in case you didn't see it. Don't want to be a spoiler. Anyways, along with my shipment of Amazon stuff, I got the box set of, Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. This is really exciting because I've been trying to read these for about a year. Trying to get it from the library or borrow it from friends. Of course, at the library there's like 50 million holds on every single one just because they're so popular, and the movie's going to be coming out, I don't know when, but soon. So they kind of blown up like Harry Potter, Twilight status type thing where you can't check them out from the library. So I was finally convinced my parents, or at least my mom, because she owns the Amazon account, to get the box set because it's a trilogy, and I'm so excited because I'm going to start to read this tonight. Today I came back from babysitting, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll read for like 2 hours, and then I'll go, watch TV or a movie or run or some other healthy thing. And I ended up not. I actually finished this book about an hour ago. It's called The Magicians by Lev Grossman. It was really good. It kind of inspired me to want to get the Hunger Games in a way, just because I'm kind of going through a fantasy type, like, not binge, but obsession, kind of like Harry Potter just ended. I read this book, it's fantasy. I want to reread the Narnia books and the Hunger Games now, science fiction, type fantasy stuff, whatever. This is more fantasy. The description, a bunch of descriptions actually are saying it's kind of like Narnia / Harry Potter or whatever for grown-ups. Saying, oh, what? That sounds really dumb because you can't beat Harry Potter or Narnia. But I figured, maybe I should read some adult books and get away from the young adult because I tend to do that a lot. It actually lived up to its potential. It is exactly, sort of, like Narnia and Harry Potter for adults because there's magic involved. They go to like a magician school or whatever. There's also this like magical world that you can get to through like different portals a la like Narnia style. But it's a lot darker and not as nice as, Harry Potter in itself. And even some aspects of Narnia are pretty dark, but for this book, there was a lot less nice things. There's more danger, like people are gonna die. But basically the whole gist of the story, I'm not gonna spoil anything by giving away anything that happens, but basically they kind of go on, I guess you could say, like, coming of age, whatever, but they realize that magic really isn't all it's cracked up to be. It's kind of, you can see it in different lights. They also see that being a magician is kind of like being a child perpetually. Is that right? For eternity, because you kind of have it easy, and you can just not do anything all the time. You don't have to have responsibilities or obligations if you want it to be that way. You can like magically cause things to not happen like that. And also that like childhood fantasies and dreams aren't really that far from reality, but it's just, once again, the time old be careful what you wish for type thing. And it was a really good page turner. I was like, reading it for like hours, and it was a really good, I'm glad I read it. Hopefully I get, like doing more vlogs. Can I say that? Vlogs. Hopefully it'll help me like cut back on my Facebook time because I feel really, really unproductive on Facebook if I'm on it for too long. With this, it's like, people might say, oh, it's the same thing, you're like on the internet, but this is slightly different because I'm talking about things and kind of like, putting stuff out there instead of just trolling on the Facebook pages. You get what I mean. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. I had fun making it. Techie wizard like my friend Emily, remember her channel, Emily the Brave? Yeah, Go reading! That's a really nerdy thing to say. I usually am not really a big reader because I don't have that much time, but now I'm going to college in the fall. I have a lot more time to just chill, you know. I have work, but when I'm off, I read, a lot. I'm kind of going back to, fantasy like I did when I was a child, like I said. Go out there and reread books like Narnia, Harry Potter, those kind of books from your childhood, because you might be surprised, actually, rereading them, that there's stuff that you might have missed the first time around just because you were young. So never underestimate the power of a book. I was rewatching some of what I just did, and wow, that last line was really cheesy. I'm sorry. Bye.